tops of very tall chewit trees that are growing in the valley of the Nambung River, and that mobile sand dune has gradually been blown in on top of the trees until it's almost covered them. It's quite remarkable that they're still alive. The trees are between 40 and 50 foot high. Also, while we're parked here, if you have a look out the front windscreen, right back on the horizon you can see that little hill sticking up. Looks a little bit like a pimple. That's known as North Hummock, and a few kilometres to the south of that there's another hill almost identical known as South Hummock. These two hummocks were marked on the ancient Dutch navigation charts right back in the 1600s, and on those charts they'd also made notations about the pinnacles, only they thought the pinnacles were the remains of an old stone city, and because of the very treacherous coastline in this area with all the reef, they weren't able to land their sailing ships and explore any further. So it wasn't until the middle of last century, when the first Europeans came through here on foot, that they discovered that the pinnacles were actually a limestone formation. We're just approaching the Pinnacle Desert area now. It's interesting to note that the pinnacles exist in a strip beneath the ground that runs from just south of Sharks Bay in the north right down to the south of Perth. I don't know if any of you have been to Adventure World, but when they were building the swimming pools there, they had to dig up some of the pinnacles, and they've arranged them around the edge of the pool as a feature wall. They've also found them on numerous other building sites, but this is the only area where they have been uncovered in such a large number and completely due to nature. I'll stop just up here and let you all out for a walk. We've got about an hour and a half before the sun actually sets, So what I'd like to do is do the full drive around through the pinnacles, which is 5 kilometres, during the daylight, and then we'll go back around to the other side and have a cup of tea or coffee while we wait to see what the sunset's going to do. But if you like to hop out here and go for a walk, if you go for a walk down around to the right for say 15 minutes or so, and then follow the track up over the hill, and I'll drive the bus up about 300 or 400 metres and wait for you. So if you take about 25 minutes altogether, just to have a look here and then go through. Once you get up over this hill, it opens up into another big area of pinnacles. If you just remember that I've gone to the left so that you don't lose the bus.